The savage lands of Albion Online are not particularly known for being friendly, and that's because Albion Online is a full loot PvP game. And what people tend to do is they go out and they do a lot of ganking and they do a lot of ZVZ stuff. They do a lot of guild activities, which are pretty intense potentially. And that's a major part of what makes the game what it is. However, I've also found that there's another side to Albion Online that people don't necessarily give as much credit to as it deserves, and that is the part of the game that can just be a relaxing, chill way to unwind and relax and gather resources in the safe zone, and maybe have an island that you grow your crops on, and just a real relaxing Farmville, Stardew Valley style experience. Not going out into dangerous areas, not really doing anything competitive, not really having any major objective in the game, just enjoying the vibe of the game. I like to come home and sit down and play Albion Online while I'm watching a YouTube video or something. I really don't take the game very seriously. And I know a lot of people do, but I don't. And that suited me very well for a couple of years. I've enjoyed the Albion Online experience, despite the fact it has a rather infamously toxic community if you were to look at the global chat and see all the things people tend to say in there. It's a good game, though. Regardless of how you play it, you can have a great experience. And I have created a guild for myself, and the reason I made the guild is really just because it seems cool, and I want to make my own custom crest and just do it for the heck of it. But I never really particularly had a passion for growing the guild to be anything more than just my own personal, not public guild. Now, I've started to work on posting videos online. I've started thinking about maybe actually growing it out, turning it into a real guild. And the purpose that I want to fulfill by this is to create something that's open to really casual players like myself, something that is aimed at folks who just want to join a Discord and post a picture of their dog or their cat or their turkey dinner or whatever it is, and just have that friendly, lighthearted social element. No expectations, no requirement that you sign on and go do group activity with everybody. No taxes, no sense that you need to go into voice chat on the Discord and spend hours participating in that content. Nothing high pressure. Just something people can freely join, be nice to each other, have a good time, have a little bit more of a sense of connectedness to other players than just global chat, but also retain that sense of freedom that you can do whatever you want in the game. And I think that's something that's hard to maintain a balance with, because there's good guilds, but then if you join them, it starts to feel like a job. Or the guild's doing things that you don't necessarily want to do right now. And you start doing content you're not really enjoying because you joined a group that wants you to do it. I don't want to create that, because the fact that I don't enjoy that is a big reason why I'm not part of a bigger guild. So I am promoting this initiative to grow a guild simply because I think it'd be cool to get together some people who have maybe a shared attitude toward the game, a very casual attitude to the game, in a game that's pretty hardcore for a lot of people, to create a guild that's really casual. In a community that is known for being pretty cutthroat and savage and toxic to create a community that is a lot more like maybe what you would expect in more of a theme park game. The chill, friendly, supportive, sort of a guild that just does not have any place for negative attitudes, I guess, between players. There's nothing wrong with that as a play style, I get it. But I don't want to really play a game in a way that makes me angry at other players or is really super competitive as an MMO. I think if you want to be super competitive, maybe there's other games that are actually better at super competitive gameplay, like League of Legends or Age of Empires. There's a lot of multiplayer games that are really good at competition. MMOs are really a little bit more, they're more about collaboration, they're more about the social element. So the goal of the Jaliva Guild is to focus on just social interaction between players on a very casual level. No expectations, no taxes, no scheduled events. Just sign in and do whatever you want, but you're, be part of something that you feel is a little bit bigger than just yourself, and that can be fun. That's the general idea. We're just going to kind of have some fun with it, and it's one of those things where I feel like it'd be cool to build a casual guild like this I'm describing, but at the same time, if it doesn't materialize, I'm fine with it as well, because I play the game for myself, and I think there's a lot of other people out there that do the same. It's just they tend to get sort of shoved into the shadows because all the people who are doing PvP and being really vocal tend to get the limelight in the community. But I think there probably are a lot of people who just like to sign in like I do and kill a few random mobs in a yellow zone and do a little bit of gathering and check the crops and watch some YouTube and go to bed, Now, that doesn't mean that we won't do any group content ever. As the guild grows, if it does grow, absolutely interested in having some people take initiative to maybe do some stuff that would be optional for the guild members to participate in. But, everybody has a different skill set. So if we do find some members that want to engage in some different activities with folks, then I think it'd be cool to start to see some of that materialize, and maybe some folks could kind of splinter off and lead their own little group within the guild. If we start to have enough people to where it would be warranted and there's a desire for this, we could also start working on maybe collaborating to build a guild island, which we do have, but there's not really anything on it. We'll see. But for now, it's just a friendly Discord. As a matter of fact, you can even join the Discord if you're just following my channel or for whatever reason want to stay in touch. Discord link is below, and thank you very much for watching.